Welcome to another SMAB clip about brands and brand communities. Do you know how brand and brand communities promote each other? In this video, you will learn that identification with a brand community does not automatically increase brand loyalty in the sense of retaining customers. But highly identified brand community members spread positive word of mouth and therefore they help gaining new customers. This is why it is worthwhile to offer a platform for brand communities. Brand communities are driving forces for gaining new customers. However, it is important to know that this video refers to a study about consumer goods, here alcoholic beverages. In contrast to sport events where identification is paramount for brand loyalty, in the context of consumer goods identification, customer satisfaction is more important for an increase in brand loyalty. Please compare these effects with our SMAB clip, Weird Guys and Co-Created Service Quality. Context matters. As we always say, value is always value in context. Sounds complex? Nobody said brand management is easy. But don't worry, we can help you. We make it easy for you to understand how brand communities and brands can promote each other. As we know from the service profit chain, satisfaction with brands leads to brand loyalty. But satisfied customers have more upside. They also spread positive word of mouth. As we know from other studies and other SMAB clips, customers' identification with an organization or brand is also important in brand management. This is why the study was done with the help of a complex structural equation model using standardized coefficients to measure the relative importance of influences of consumer brand identification on other variables. We wanted to keep it simple. Okay, let's symbolize these coefficients by the broadness of the arrows. The broader an arrow is, the bigger the influence in the direction of an arrow. As you can see, satisfaction with a brand does not only lead to brand loyalty, which represents an indicator for retaining customers, but it also leads to positive word of mouth, which is an indicator for gaining new customers. Okay, the effect of customer satisfaction on word of mouth is smaller than the one on brand loyalty, but still very significant. Furthermore, brand identification increases the effect on word of mouth as well as on brand loyalty. As a consequence, brand identification is decisive for both retaining and gaining customers. So far, so good. Let's take a look at the effects in relation to the brand community. The links in blue are related to the brand, whereas we show the links in relation to the community in red. We show customers' community identification, their satisfaction with the brand community, their loyalty to the community, and their positive word of mouth about the community. Brand communities exist because people like to interact with other fans of the brand. We can compare them with a sport event where emotions and interactions between fans play a bigger role compared to consumer goods. We believe emotions and interactions between customers play a bigger role in the brand community than in the context of the brand itself. Therefore, it is not very surprising that the individual's community identification is much more important for their community loyalty than their brand identification for their brand loyalty. This is the same for positive word of mouth. Community identification has a rather strong direct effect on community loyalty and positive word of mouth regarding the community in comparison to the effects of brand identification on brand loyalty and on positive word of mouth regarding the brand. However, there are some indirect effects via satisfaction at both levels, at the level of the brand and at the level of the brand community. As we wanted to keep it simple, these effects are shown later in the whole model structure. However, our central question is, how do brand and brand communities promote each other? The black arrows show the significant links between the two levels. The links between both levels particularly exist for positive word of mouth. Loyalty does not play a significant role. According to our findings, and in contrast to some previous studies, community loyalty does not lead to stronger brand loyalty. But the more brand community members spread positive word of mouth about their community, the more positive word of mouth is spread about the brand, which leads to more new customers for the brand. Noteworthy, the main cause for an increase in positive word of mouth on community level is community identification. To put it in a nutshell, If brand community members are highly identified, more customers can be gained for the brand. This effect is strengthened if customers are satisfied with the brand because there is also a strong effect from customer satisfaction with the brand on community members' positive word of mouth about their community. Do you want to see the whole model structure? Here we go. Now you can also see the indirect effects. Community members' satisfaction with the community intensifies the effect on positive word of mouth and finally on gaining new customers for the brand. Now that's complex, isn't it? Once Einstein said, man muss die Dinge so einfach wie möglich machen, aber nicht einfacher. In English, you have to make things as easy as possible, but not easier. However, we hope that we could make it as easy as possible for you. If you want to know more details about this study, please read the article Consumers' Relationships with Brands and Brand Communities, the Multifaceted Roles of Identification and Satisfaction. It is written by Professor Bastian Popp from Saarland University and Professor Herbert Woratschek from the University of Bayreuth. They published this article in the Journal of Retailing and Consumer Services in 2017. Get the whole article for further reading. You can find the link in the description of this video. Also check out our SMAB Clips playlist on Professor Woratschek's YouTube channel, become part of our SMAB community, and follow Professor Bastian Popp and Professor Woratschek on ResearchGate for more info and research projects. Take it easy, and bye-bye.